Hey y'all. Today I'm going to be planting some more bulbs and I'm going to plant some violas. I had 2 pots of violas that were left over from the fall where I had picked them up, and I didn't really know where I wanted to plant them, and so they've just been kindly sitting in the pots for a couple of months. And so I'm going to go ahead and get those planted, and they'll last, on through the rest of the winter and into the spring, uh, till it starts getting pretty warm. And so I'm going to get those planted. I'm going to plant them up there with those 2 arborvitaes, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in some tulip bulbs and hyacinth bulbs that I had left over from a couple of pots that I potted up in a different video. I'm going to do the peach, and I'm going to do this color. It looks kind of yellow and red, or orange and red. I'm not really sure. We'll see when it blooms. They're pretty on the pack. And then just the mixed hyacinth. And so I'm going to get these in these pots, and along with those violas, and we'll see what they look like when I'm done. And yes, I still have some Christmas stuff outside. I've tried to get it up, and I've got most of it, but I have not took down the pillow covers yet. So maybe I'll get to that in a few days. Let's get these pots planted up. Now, I'm not going to be changing this soil. I'm just going to kindly top dress the soil that's in here, because it needs some top dressing anyways. So I'm just going to basically lay these out the way I want them, and then just cover them with soil. And I could divide these violas here, because you can see there's like 2 separate ones. And I don't know, I might do that and put them in different. I think I will do that. And to do that, all I'm going to do is just break them apart, just like that. And you can see they're still plenty big enough. That way I can put one on one front corner and one on the side. I think that would be pretty to do it just like that. And since these are going to be coming out on over in the spring, you don't really have to do anything special to these. Just, like I said, just top dress them. I'm not going to fertilize or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just going to lay out my tulips the way that I kindly want them to go in here. Maybe in groups of 4s. And I'm going to stick some hyacinth in here too. I really like the hyacinth. I'll probably just do those in 3s. And with bulbs, you can, they can be touched, and you can put them thick, because the roots are just going to grow out the bottom straight into the soil. I'll have 3 for the other pot. That's what I got left. And let's mix these petunias. Hopefully, I wasn't paying attention, so I'm not sure which bag they just came out of. I may end up with the same color in this pot. Maybe not. But if I do, that'll be okay too. I'm going to go ahead and put a few tulips on the other side, and I will show y'all this side because I don't think you can see it from the camera right there. I think I'm going to do 3 of those. And maybe 3 of these. And we'll just see what this ends up doing in the spring. I normally don't put anything in with these because where these are at, they're under the awning and they just really don't get rain, so I have to water them. So let me show y'all what I've got here. And then this is the other side. So let's cover them with dirt. And then I can just move on to the next pot. Because like I said, that's all I'm doing here is just covering them with dirt. Arborvitaes will appreciate the fresh dirt, I'm sure. These will need to be watered in. And that's it. You really don't have to mess with them. If you've got them where they're going to get water. For me, where these are, like I said, I'm going to have to keep these watered. Which, if you've got evergreens in pots and you've got them somewhere where they're not, going to be able to get rained on, or if you live where you're not going to get much rain, even in the wintertime, you still have to water your potted plants sometimes. Now, I really don't have to do that if I don't have something that's up against the house under an awning. We get plenty of rain in the wintertime here. So these may actually end up blooming way before they're supposed to, because these bulbs are, sprouting so good. They may get knocked back too this next week, so, which would actually be a good thing if they did get knocked back a little bit. So, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Now let's go do the other pot. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to break this apart. Just need to find where they're separated in here. There we go. With this one, one's much bigger than the other one. But that's okay, we'll just stick it to the front. And then put this one on the side. These are going to be proud, I'm sure, to get out of these pots. They were not root bound, but like I said, they've been in there for months. Hopefully these will get enough sun on this side of the house. These tulip bulbs look really healthy. So I hope I have a pretty good display this spring. Wow, that one's really sprouted. Actually, I need to mix them. I'm gonna go ahead and use all of these here on these two pots, because I have mixed ones that I'm gonna use in the pots out in the yard. Well, these would be pretty in window boxes, but my window boxes are in complete shade, so I know I can't plant tulips there. And there we go. I'm just going to cover them with dirt. I think that I might have got these pansies on clearance. The bulbs came off clearance, and so did the pot and soil. So this little project really is budget friendly. I definitely will pay more attention next year at the end of summer and into the fall for the pot and soil to go on clearance. I don't think I had ever seen it for the prices that I saw it this year at Walmart when they clearanced it. You just want to make sure you get enough soil over the top of those bulbs, especially if they're already sprouting. You want to go ahead and cover them completely up. Okay. That's the end of that bag of pot and soil. And I think I've got enough. Whew. And that's it. Just water them in and wait. Now I'm going to go throw that other pack of mixed tulip bulbs in a couple of pots out in the yard. I'll show y'all where I'm going to put those. But this is what this is going to look like. decided to plant this pack of mixed tulips. It's a pretty color mix. It's like pinks and purples and two-tone colors. I'm going to plant it in this pot here by the greenhouse. I had petunias and a pineapple mint in this pot during the summertime. And so I'm not even going to top dress this with soil. I'm just going to actually bury these in this pot because it's got good soil already in it. This is a pack of 30 if I didn't already say that. And I'm going to try to just put all of them in this one pot. And if you hear construction going on, I apologize. Stephen is building a storage shed. And it may interfere with the audio since I'm out here not far from where he's working. Now I'm going to clean this out. Now I do still have some mint in here, so I don't want to cover that up. I don't want to mess with that. I'll see if I can bring y'all down here and show y'all. This is pineapple, variegated pineapple mint. And it was so pretty in the summertime. Y'all, I got to get out here and clean all this up when it warms up just a little bit. I have all the file cleanup to do. I've not done it yet. I'll plant these and then I'll show y'all the pineapple mint. I'm just going to dump these and kindly spread them out in here and just bury them just like that. It's not going to matter. It's not going to hurt them. Oh my goodness, that must be the whole clump of it. A pineapple mint was supposed to be a perennial in zone 7 and up. But sometimes, you know, you'll buy something and it'll say that and it turns out not to. I've had other types of mints and things that were supposed to be perennials and turned out not to be, so oh my goodness. It almost feels frozen. Not sure what's going on with that. It's not that cold out here today. Cold enough for the dirt in the pots to be froze. Okay. Let's just break this up. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. I might have to go get some soil. I didn't get them deep enough. Okay. Yeah, this is going to need some soil on top of it. I'll be right back. Well, I finished covering it with soil. And now they just need to be watered in. And this is the variegated pineapple mint. You may or may not can see very little variegation right now because it's so small. So maybe this will be when it actually does come back. Like I said, it's supposed to. And so, this is all of it for the tulips. This was the last of what I had bought on clearance. I still have, I think I think I got 2 packs of daffodils, or we call them buttercups. They're very pretty. I also got those on clearance before I bought these tulips. I've had them for a lot longer, for weeks, several weeks. And they're going to have to be planted pretty quick. And I also got 2 packs of alliums that I've got to get planted. So there may be one more video where you see me planting bulbs and maybe a couple of other things. And y'all look, I still got asters that I've not planted. There's a reason for that. I got to dig up all of these dahlias and move them. The asters are going to go over here. Anyways, that's for another video, I guess. So, that's it for today. Until next time, bye.